3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it until Friday, and today we are visiting the go-to coffee shop here in Pionierspark. Before we get into the news, just that riddle for today. What has hands but can't clap? Next up, our news highlights.
I couldn't help but wonder if love would come my way. Sitting waiting for my life to start. Oh yeah. I couldn't help but wonder if I'd see a brighter day. That I would find some peace of mind. Love would fill my heart. Thanks to you, I got a reason every day to keep believing I can move the mountains in my way. Now you're my
And now, news from the Windhoek Express website. A medical student is battling to be released from a Namibian prison after he was sentenced to 2 years behind bars without option for a fine for forging COVID-19 test results at a border post. Chiappini, 28, a 7th-year medical student, was arrested alongside 22-year-old Namibian medical student Martha Namupala in August last year at the Ngoma border post at Katima while leaving Namibia. Ferry, a Malawian, was on his way back to Zambia to continue his study at Cavendish University in Zambia after a visit to our country. Both pled guilty to charges related to producing fake COVID-19 test results to border officials. Although the defense and public prosecutor proposed that the court impose a fine, Katima magistrate did not accept their suggestion. He was sentenced to 24 months on 2 counts related to fake COVID-19 tests and Namupala to 12 months. She did not provide the option for a fine. The magistrate emphasized that the pandemic had cost lives and jobs and said it is disappointing that there are individuals who are not concerned about the pandemic and would rather forge results for COVID-19. The sustainability efforts of Gondwana Collection Namibia have again been acknowledged with the highest seal of quality awarded by the environmental initiative Eco Awards Namibia. Gondwana Collection Namibia now boasts 17 properties and offerings which have a 5-flower rating. Categories include conservation and guiding, energy, water, legal compliance, as well as staff management and health, amongst others. The Eco Awards were presented at the Hospitality Association's gala dinner in Luderitz last weekend. The Gondwana properties that have 5 desert flowers are the Canyon Lodge, Canyon Village and Canyon Roadhouse, the Zambezi Mubala Lodge and Zambezi Mubala Camp, Etosha Safari Lodge and Etosha Safari Camp, as well as Etosha King Nehale, Chobe River Camp and Hakusemba River Lodge. Adding to this, Namib Desert Lodge, Namib Dune Star Camp and Desert Whisper, as well as the Desert Grace, the Delight Swakopmund and Namushasha River Lodge and Namushasha River Villa receive 5 green flowers each. And then finally, we have a fun-filled calendar if you don't know what to do this weekend. The night market at Darwinbos starts at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Until 9 o'clock, entrance is $15 Namibian. At 6, the Kamikaze Ironman Fun Tournament at the DTS Sports Grounds in Windhoek will start and will continue on the 26th as from 9 a.m. On Saturday, you can look forward to the car boot sale at Joe's Beer House, and they will only be selling clothing until 11 a.m. The Lisenam Fun Day at the Urban Village will also start at 9 a.m. and entertainment by Wouter de Bruin starts at 4. It's also the monthly Boerenmarkt behind the showgrounds. Future Females Windhoek hosts a fun high tea at 9:30 on Saturday at the Wine Bar to discuss strategy settings and decision making with 2 purpose-led entrepreneurs while also celebrating their 3rd birthday. The theme is Dressed for Success. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This morning I'm joined here at the Go-To coffee shop situated at the Total service station in Pionierspark. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you for having us.
Quickly tell us, when did you open?
We opened beginning February, around about just the first week in February.
Why did you decide to open the coffee shop in the Total service station?
Originally we decided because, myself, I don't want to drive all the way to Grove to go get a coffee or just do my shopping, whatever. Now people can come and fill up your car, you can buy your water, electricity, your airtime, and now you can get a coffee and a bite to eat and then head on out, and you don't have to go all the way to a mall.
Talking about a bite to eat, everything looks delicious. What is on your menu?
Well, on the food menu we have the club sandwich, which is chicken, bacon, avo, tomato, cheese, lettuce. The schnitzel kebata, which is just your plain cram chicken schnitzel with all the garnishes. Your chicken schnitzel bretchen, which is just a bit smaller than the kebata, and then the ham cheese tomato sandwich, just your normal sandwich. The cream cheese bagel, which is inspired by the way people do it in New York, just your coffee and your bagel to go. And then the chocolate croissants, they are so nice. It's such a temptation every morning to walk in here. And then we recently started with the red velvet cheesecake and the normal cheesecake. And then your brownies and your cookie selections. But that's only the food, just to start off with. We are planning on expanding it a bit maybe. And then the drinks is your espresso, your single, your double. Everything comes in either a regular or a large. Then you have your Americano, your cappuccino, your mochaccino, hot chocolate, your cafe cortado, chai latte. And then we also started with almond milk, because a lot of people do prefer the oat milk, almond milk, soy milk. Yeah. So there's still a lot to expand, and it's all trial and error in the end. So we might start with some decaf, but that you need a whole grinder for. So it's a learning curve. So we'll see with time what we might still bring in and what we might take off the menu.
Well, you just opened 3 weeks ago,
yeah,
so
exactly.
you still have time. Quickly tell us, we spoke off camera about the fact that you had a cashier from Total and you gave training, and now she's baking. Why was it so important to add that skill for her?
Well, at the end of the day, it's all about job creation and giving someone else a different opportunity. So with taking her and sending her to Slowtown to do the same barista course that I did, we were then accepting CVs in the service station itself to bring in another cashier. So we, at the end, increased her skills in what she can do, and then brought in another cashier in the shop. So.
And talking about Slowtown, you are using Slowtown coffee in your coffee shop. Why did you decide on this brand?
Well, the name sells itself. Slowtown is it's exceptional, and it's Namibian grown, Namibian owned, and so supporting local at the end of the day is what it's all about.
And you also offer seating available, so it's mostly focusing on takeaways, but people can sit down.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the main focus is to just grab your coffee and go. But for people that either gave their car in at the car wash or have some time to spare or just like a minute to recap, you can come and sit, read the paper, have a quick bite to eat, and then head on out with your takeaway cup. We don't give the porcelain cups because initially it is just grab and go.
You also sell Slowtown products here, so it's not only the coffee to go, you can buy your own coffee beans.
Yeah, then again, driving all the way to the mall to get your coffee beans or your ground coffee. So at the moment I have the Arabica blend, the Guatemala, Costa Rica, your organic, and then I have them in grounds and beans for people that don't have the grinder. So I think so far it's going pretty well. People are very happy to find that they can buy the beans here and they don't have to drive all the way to the mall to get them. So I think that's a very good thing. I think we should definitely keep up with that.
How has Total responded to the fact that there's a coffee shop now inside and you sell the Slowtown products on your shelves?
To start with, it was like a family initiative. We went to Total, approached them with the whole idea, and they were like very excited about it, and they supported us 100% with it. And and it's working very well. And what I wanted to add on to the Slowtown product is 100% Namibian, and what we as a service station also took the initiative with we have like a shelf in the entrance of the shop with all Namibian products.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we feel we wanted to encourage the customers to support local brands more than imported brands. So I think that's the way to go.
Exactly.
And even Total was so impressed with this whole design and everything that they even want to put now, or with the other Totals, to put also this kind of shops in all the Totals in the whole of Namibia. But it was our initiative.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad for this.
And at the end of the day, your idea is being promoted elsewhere,
Yes.
and it's still growing our economy.
Exactly.
So it's win-win.
In win-win situation. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Viewers, now you know, if you are in the Pionierspark area, where to get your cup to go. We'll be back soon. It's Friday, and for today's recommendation we will be heading to Netflix. I look at the documentary series Inventing Honor, which was released on the 11th of February. Yes, I did binge it. Yes, it is binge worthy, so if you have no plans for the weekend, now you have. So it tells the story of Anna Delphi, who was set to inherit a lot of money once she turned 25. During the series, she has a lot of issues with her father, who cuts her off and then helps her out again. And in the end, it just came to light that she's not wealthy at all, and neither is her parents. So I'm not going to give away too much, so do check out the trailer. But I want to add that Netflix did portray her in a very sympathetic manner, which the people who were hurt by her actions says she obviously doesn't deserve, because she did steal a lot of money. So let's check it out.
I might have a story. Her name is Anna Delvey. or Anna Sorokin, no one's sure. She's either a rich German heiress or she's flat broke. The charges are insane.
Anna committed real white-collar felonies while posing as a socialite in an attempt to steal millions of dollars.
Hi, Anna. I just had some questions.
I have a question. What's you wearing? You look poor.
She is everything that is wrong with America right now.
I hear I'm famous. People are painting a public picture of me as some criminal. That's not my story.
What is your story?
I'm a cold, yes, I'm a cold piece.
Anna came to New York, no rich parents, no connections. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Now we get to the good part.
Can I take your order? I'ma serve them what they want. Yeah.
Anna is a legend around here. You have to work hard to get what you want. I've always known that. I'm building something. It's a private club, a step beyond the VIP room.
It's $40 million to finance.
We have 2 banks interested in loaning her the money.
Holy shit.
To building something special.
Do it on it, do it on it.
$40 million loan? How in the hell does that happen?
Do it on it, do it on it, do it.
Maybe it's what's help if you stop thinking about me like everyone else. Like basic, you know? What do you guys think? The most expensive resort in Morocco.
I realized the clues were there all along.
She put it all on my cards.
Do it on it,
Give me back that money, please.
Why are you being like this? So dramatic.
with an attitude, RWA.
Image, money, power. Everyone is hustling.
Real hot girl.
Every day, men do far worse things than anything I've allegedly done.
Anna stole a jet.
What's going on? Who are you?
Anna Delvey is a masterpiece, bitches, and they can just all...
I'm a cold, yes, I'm a cold piece. Looking for a Mr. Freeze to get froze like me.
For today's life hack, if you want to clean your microwave, slice a lemon in half and place it in a bowl together with a tablespoon of water and microwave on high for 2 to 3 minutes. Afterwards, just wipe down with a cloth. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another Flex clip. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex. Now today we are stretching out our shoulders. If you have tension in your shoulders, if you have tension in your neck, we're just going to do some stretches that will help with that. So we're going to start off with some shoulder rolls. So I'm rotating it backwards. So you really want to feel it in your shoulder. You want to rotate it back. You can bend your arm while you do this. I mean, if you're standing, you can also always just have your arms down. And let's rotate to the side. So whatever works for you. So this one, you will really feel it in your shoulders. You'll feel it in your shoulder blades as well. There we go. Okay, so now we are gonna do some cross body arm swings. So you're gonna stretch it out by just swinging that arms, okay? So you really wanna hug yourself. So this one is like hug it out, okay? So stretch it out and bring it in. Okay, stretch it to the back and bring it in. Okay, so what you can also do is, if you enjoy it at the back, you can have your arms at the back of you and just bring it up a bit and have a nice back stretch. Cool guys, that brings us to the end of this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our show. Hedwig is going to make me a nice cup of coffee, but before I say goodbye, that riddle just one more time. What has hands but can't clap? A clock. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will be back for another interview on Monday. Goodbye.